Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. Last time, when we left off, we had just arrived in the town of Balmora. There is a lot to do here. There are a couple of preliminaries I want to handle first. My very first order of business is to get us a new house. That would be Restore Manor, found right here. And of course I need to keep notes on this as I go. Let me see, we're up in the northwest part of town. So, I like Restore Manor a lot. It winds up being my home base for a pretty hefty portion of the game for two main reasons. Its location here in Balmora is pretty darn convenient, just in terms of what's around and what's available to you. But the biggest reason is this body right here, the corpse of Raylan Lalo. Examine it to update your journal and start a new quest. Although this quest is technically associated with House Slalu, you can do it even if you aren't a member. And we will. The rewards are well worth it. So we'll check the journal entry in a minute. Let's just see what, if anything, is worth taking. Extravagant pants. Everything is extravagant, which is all worth selling, if nothing else. And he's got a silver longsword. Note that we cannot remove the corpse, so he's a permacorpse, and the thing about corpses is they are infinite storage containers. So anything that we're holding on to for any reason, we can just dump on his body and there it will stay. That includes enchanted gear, that includes potions that we're stashing, that includes just about anything we might need. So I think 20 restore fatigues is probably enough. So I'll put the rest of those on him. I have decided as I've gone that 10 restore fatigues doesn't quite feel like enough. I'll keep that stack too. We know we're going to hoard ash yams and comberries. Sure, chokeweed, why not? Cure common disease. Creche fibers just for sale. But netch leather, racer plumes, salt rice, scrib jelly, and quama eggs. These things all wind up being used. Now I think I will still carry with me the egg and the salt rice and leave everything else. Keep my alchemy gear. The 36 lessons of Vivek we're holding on to, so that can go. The package for Caius Cosades can go, although I'll hold on to it. We'll need it soon enough. Repair tools, I'll just keep those on me. So, that's that. Off screen, because I don't want to occupy a video doing it, I'd like to spend some time actually making a video, go figure. I'm going to, but off screen, I'm going to move everything from Pelagiad into here. That will take several trips. The second thing to be aware of is the home of Nalcarya of Whitehaven, the fine alchemist. Oh yeah, and I forgot to look at my journal. I found the body of Raylan Hlalo. If we look at the quests, we have House Hlalu, the death of Raylan Hlalo. And actually, before I go to Nalcarya, I might as well actually explore Hlalo Manor. So if we head upstairs, there's a second entrance with a level 40 lock. Which we can get open that way. I think that should be everything entrance-wise, which is good. And now we can actually...
traveler.
Now we can actually explore the home. Okay. As we look around here, is there anything worth selling? Bunch of stuff. The vintage brandy we actually need to leave alone. That features in a later Thieves Guild quest, and we don't want to mess it up. So, now let's look around. Okay, what about over here? Bunch of stuff I don't care about. Let's look in here. Quama Egg, Bloat, Scathecraw. The Scathecraw is worth selling at least. Scuttle. I don't care about any of that. Or that. That's worth selling. Can take all that. We'll want that. That's worth selling. Want that. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Want that. Want that. Want that. Don't care for the guar hides. I'll take the others. Take the scuttle. Take the salt rice. Take the eggs. Cork bulb, yes. Crab meat, yes. Green lichen, yes. Guar hide, no. Hackalow, yes. Muck, yes. Netch leather, yes. Slowed soap, yes. Trauma root, yes. Eggs, yes. Gold. Gold. Comberry, yes. Grave dust, yes. I think all of these are yeses, actually. Cool. With that done, let's go ahead and check upstairs. Got that other door we unlocked a second ago. Back here is a servant's quarters with the 36 Lessons of Vivek Sermon 32, a medium armor skill book, which we will want to steal without reading. So let's grab that. Let me make a note that I'm sitting on a copy of that book. And now
Grab him!
We can chat with Urine Nearith, which we should go ahead and do. It's just terrible what happened. Raylan Lalo employed me for years. What will I do now? I'm Urine Nearith, commoner. Bad people. Bad people? What do you mean? The Kamana Tong? I don't know about that. Understand? I don't want to know about that. None of my business. I stay out of the council club. I wonder if we can get more out of her. Bad people? If you're looking for specific names from the Kamana Tong, you should go talk to the Thieves Guild. I can't afford to get involved. But the Thieves Guild has an interest, and maybe they'll be willing to stick their necks out. You might find someone who'll talk to you over at the South Wall Corner Club. Let's try one. Let's try over 90. Same thing. Alright, Balmora. Balmora is the council seat of Great House Lalu and the largest town on Vardenfell except for Vivek City. Located on the Odai River and sitting astride the Aldrun-Vivek Road, Balmora is an important mercantile trade and travel center. Hightown is the administrative center with the temple and manor houses. The shops, guilds, and trade houses of the commercial district are north of the river. Labor towns, modest corner clubs, and homes are south of the river. Kamana Tong. The Kamana Tong is the old criminal syndicate here in Morrowind, and as everyone around here knows, there's a gang war between the Thieves Guild and the Kamana Tong. In Balmora, the Kamana Tong hangs out over at the corner club called the Council Club. Watch yourself if you go in there. They're not very nice people. Council Club. The Balmora Council Club is across from the Siltstrider. Dagothur. Dunmer. Fighters Guild. The Fighters Guild in Balmora is on Trade Street, west of the river on the right as you head north of the plaza near the south gate and the Siltstrider port. Idis Fireeye is the steward. Look for her if you're thinking of joining the Fighters Guild. Imperial Cult. Balmora's Imperial Cult Shrine is outside of town to the southeast in Fort Moonmoth. Aldasi Tharathran is the priest in charge there. Not true. The altar there cures disease and poison, and they offer various other services as well. Fort Moonmoth. Fort Moonmoth is the Imperial Legion's garrison southeast of Balmora, just outside of town. General Larius Varro is the commandant, and Rad Hardheart is the chapter steward. The chapter steward is the fellow to talk to if you were thinking of enlisting. Crulius Pontanian, an enchanter, is the Imperial agent. Between the Imperial Legions and Imperial Cult staff, they have about a dozen service providers out there. Latest rumors. The Legion champion, Larius Varro, over at Moonmoth Legion Fort, has sworn an oath to stop corruption. He hasn't had much luck going through official channels. The syndicates have got their people covered coming and going. He'll never get anywhere working through the system. He's going to have to find someone who can get him around the system, or through the system, like straight and hard through the system. Your journal has been updated. Little advice. If you find yourself stumbling into trouble when you're tired, stop being so reckless. Keep an eye out. If you're entering unfamiliar territory and you think it might be hostile, slow down to a walk, look around, catch your breath, and be ready for trouble. Little secret. Somebody said Larius Varro over at Fort Moonmoth is looking for you. Said he wanted to talk to you. Don't know what about. Oh, we already know all that. Morrowind lore. In case you didn't know, weapons and armor are less effective when they get worn out. Repair them yourself if you have the skill, or take them to a smith for repair. My trade, necromancy. Necromancy is both illegal and utterly evil according to our custom and religion. Naravarine. Odai. The river Odai flows through the center of Balmora to the coast near Hlaod. Outlander. An Outlander is anyone born and raised outside of Morrowind. Most Dunmer think anyone who isn't a native-born Dunmer is an Outlander. Dunmer with Western words and ways are also immediately identified as Outlanders. We're very sensitive to accents, clothes, and manners in Morrowind. Outlanders are foreigners, and Morrowind doesn't like foreigners. It's not bad here in Hlaalu territory, but on the rest of Vardenfell, folk are very cool to Outlanders. Be patient and pleasant, you'll do all right. Foreigners. We don't like foreigners much in Morrowind. We Dunmer are a proud people, and we have good reasons to dislike other races. And for that matter, we don't much like Outland Dunmer, dark elves born and raised to imperial ways who don't know what it is to be a Dunmer born and bred. Some of us get used to foreigners. We even like some and adopt some into our great houses, but it isn't easy. It takes time and effort to win a native's trust. Raylan Hlaalu. Yes, I was one of Raylan Hlaalu's servants. I saw the Dunmer who killed him with my own eyes. I can give you the murderer's description. Murderer's description. The Dunmer who murdered Raylan Hlaalu was young, with red hair and a tall row over his head, as is fashionable these days. He wore bone mold armor and wielded a Dwemer war axe. I do not know more than that. I am sorry. I wish you luck. Your journal has been updated. Red Mountain. Red Mountain is the great volcano in the center of Vardenfell Island. The crater of Red Mountain is called the Dagothur region, where Dagothur and his evil servants dwell. The tribunal built the ghost fence around Red Mountain to imprison Dagothur and his servants, and to protect Morrowind from the blight storms that issue from Dagothur's crater. Services. Go to Hlaalu Council Manor for House Hlaalu services. Temple Faithful go to the Balmora Temple. Outlanders go to Fort Moonmoth for the Imperial Legion and the Imperial Cult southeast of town. Try Balmora Fighters Guild or Balmora Mages Guild. Morag Tong offers services. Better shops are in High Town on the hill, plenty of merchants in the commercial district east of the river, and a few traders in Labor Town west of the river. So let's do Balmora Fighters Guild. West of the Odai River, looking up towards the temple, the Fighters Guild is halfway up on your right. They're always looking for people. If you're thinking of joining up, ask for Idus Fireeye, the local guild steward. Balmora Mages Guild. The Mages Guild is west of the river, one street up from the waterside, by the open plaza just north of the Siltstrider port. If you were planning to join the Mages Guild, you want to talk to Rannis Athras, the guild steward. And Balmora Temple. The Balmora Temple stands on Rich Hill in the northwest part of town. The shrine there cures diseases and poison, and they offer various other services as well. Solstheim. Someone in particular. None of the Hlaalu councillors live in Balmora. Nileno Dorvain at the council hall is the ranking Hlaalu local. At the Fighters Guild, Idus Fireeye is the steward. Ithasi Rilvain is the Morag Tong steward. Feldrello Sadri is the steward for the Balmora Tribunal Temple. Sugarlips Habasi is the local Thieves Guild boss. Who am I missing? Oh, Mages Guild. Rannis Athras is their steward. Soul Sickness. Southwall. Southwall is a working-class corner club in Balmora, east of Odai River on the south end of Labor Street, owned by Bacola Kloskius. Bacola Kloskius is the owner and proprietor of Southwall, a working-class Balmora corner club east of the Odai River. Specific place. Balmora is a big town. Think in terms of districts. High Town on the hill to the west has the Temple, Hlaalu Council Hall, rich manors, better shops, and the Morag Tong. The commercial district just west of the river has the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild shops and inns. Labor Town, east of the river where the commoners and poor live, has only the Southwall Corner Club. Fort Moonmoth, southeast of town, houses the Legion Garrison and the Imperial Cult. Continue. Roads south lead to Pelagiad, Seydanin, and Vivek. Siltstrider service goes to Seydanin, Aldrune, Saran, and Vivek. Roads north lead to Caldera and Aldrune. Guild guides at the Mages Guild can teleport you to Aldrune, Vivek, Caldera, and Sadrith Mora for a fee. Hlaod is southwest on the coast. There's no trail and it's easy to get lost. The only route to Ghostgate is via Foyada Mamea. Let's try Foyada Mamea. Foyada Mamea is a volcanic ravine that runs from the top of Red Mountain southwest to its end just below Balmora. An old Dwemer bridge crosses the Foyada near Fort Moonmoth. The best route to Ghostgate is to follow Foyada Mamea up from where the Pelagiad Balmora Road crosses the Foyada, southeast of Fort Moonmoth. Let's try Guild Guides. Guild Guide, that's a new one. A Guild Guide is a spellcaster of the Mages Guild who provides magical transport for a small fee. You can only travel from one Mages Guild to another, but it is the fastest way to travel between Vivec, Balmora, Aldrune, Caldera, and Sadrith Mora. Massalini Marion is the Guild Guide at the Balmora Mages Guild. For a small fee, she can teleport you directly to the Mages Guild at either Vivec, Aldrune, Caldera, or Sadrith Mora. And finally, let's try Siltstrider service. Selville Saraloth runs the Siltstrider port on the southwest side of town, just inside the wall. Fares vary depending on the distance. From here in Balmora, you can travel to Seydanine and Aldrune. From Seydanine, you can travel to Vivec. From Aldrune, you can travel to Nissus and Margan. And Thieves Guild. As everyone knows, the Thieves Guild is at war with the Kamana Tong. The Thieves Guild is the new gang in town, and the Kamana Tong, the old gang, wants the Thieves Guild dead. It's a mess. You don't want to get involved. Alrighty.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
That's it for her. Let's check the third floor right quick. We don't actually need that key. I'll take those. And that's it. So we're done for the moment here in Lallow Manor. Let's quaff another Restore Fatigue and head outside. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is Nalcarya of Whitehaven, Fine Alchemist. This is an important one as well. But before I forget, already forgotten, I need to stash the 36 lessons of Vivec that I grabbed on this corpse. I also need to make potions. Well, that's not quite true. I need to stash ash yams and bloat and comberry and netch leather I actually need to get my chokeweed and scrib jelly out for a moment. I go chokeweed, grave dust, and green lichen. Cork bowl brute pairs nicely with salt rice. Crab meat. I think I have more scuttle than anything else. Hackalow. Hound meat. Large egg. Green lichen goes with muck, which goes with red lichen for cure common disease. Quamacuddle goes with scales for water walking. Racer plumes go with trauma root for levitate. And scuttle goes with small quama egg. Then we're done. Okay. So we'll keep the cuddle, the plumes, and the scrib jelly. Everything else is for sale. Potion-wise, and I'll just hold on to 2. If they stack, that's handy for me. 20 Restore Fatigue. Looks good. 19 restore health. Should be, well, I'll make it 20. Okay. Now, we're ready to go to Nalcarius. So let's poke around there. Her front door is unlocked. Her second level we'll want to unlock. Let's do this right quick. Wonderful. Now we'll head in through her main entrance. Now she's got a lot of important stuff. I don't want to steal anything just yet.
Now.
Although, getting to this chest getting to her chest is kind of a pain. But as you can see, it's got a level 75 lock, so we can open it. Excellent. That wasn't bad at all. So, that's just a bunch of potions, which I won't steal. Anything over here I actually need? 2 diamonds. But I don't actually need them. They would just be for sale. So I'll leave those. Yeah, no need for any of that, so I'll leave it all. Journeyman's Alembic I've got. Journeyman's Retort I've got. I already have a Master's Calcinator. Let's check the crate. We have here a Master's Alembic, a Master's Mortar and Pestle, and a Master's Retort. So now, suddenly, I've got Master level everything. So I really don't care about all this low-level garbage. Over here, we've got 4 small chests. Frost salts are great. Restore Magicka. I like Grave Dust. I like Green Lichen. I like Marshmallow. Here we've got Scamp Skin. Scathe... Oh shoot, I didn't need that Scamp Skin. That was silly of me. But I do need the Scrib Jerky. Let's try this one. I need Ash Salts, I need Chokeweed, I need Crab Meat. I need Marshmallow, Muck, Resin, and Racer Plumes. And I certainly need that Grand Master's Mortar and Pestle. There we go. So we just got a serious alchemy upgrade. Good, 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 good. That is awesome.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
So if we go upstairs, what do we find? Salt rice. And a locked small chest. Well, that's fine. Get that open. It's got 3 diamonds inside. Got 2 chests here. Bit of loose gold. Bit of loose gold. Now, I did a stupid thing stealing those frost salts. I wasn't quite thinking clearly.
Go ahead.
Just means I can't sell them back to her. That's largely okay, because what I can do... Greetings, citizen. I'm Nalkaria of Whitehaven. Welcome to Balmora. We're a House Lalu town and loyal citizens of the Empire. What can I do for you? So, yes. I need to look at something right quick. Because there's a lot that's going to happen off screen thanks to her. See, the biggest deal with her, in addition to simply giving us severe gear upgrades, anything I didn't steal from her, I can probably give back to her. But we want to admire her up to 90 plus because we're going to be buying a lot of ingredients from her. We'll go ahead and talk with her. Altmer, background, Bacola Clausius, Bad People, Balmora, Balmora Fighters Guild, Balmora Mages Guild, Balmora Temple, Kamanatong, Citizens of the Empire. We've had peace and prosperity in Morrowind under the Empire for centuries. It's a government by law, and the legions enforce that law. The Empire has free trade and free religion, so we're rich in pockets and in spirit. Yes, there is corruption. Yes, there are crimes and criminals. Yes, the rich get richer and the poor poorer. But overall, things are pretty good. Alright, Fighters Guild, Foreigners, Fort Moonmoth, Fortify Potions, Foyata Mamea, Guild Guide, Imperial Cult. Latest rumors. Everyone knows the Balmora Magistrate, Nolus Atreus, is on the take. Thieves, thugs, and murderers are getting ridiculous sentences or paying a drake and walking free. But they'll never get Atreus. He's got fat cats and family back in the city to cover him. The Legion champion, Larius Varro, over at Moonmoth Legion Fort, he has sworn an oath to stop corruption, but I don't see what he can do. Your journal has been updated. Little advice. The easy way to get started is to join a guild, do their jobs, earn your way up the ranks, get the discounts, training, and other services. Get you out and around in Vardenfell a little at a time, get to know the country and the people. The guild takes an interest in you, doesn't send you in over your head. The Fighters Guild and the Legion, anyway. The Mages Guild is another story. Some old chair polisher doesn't have a clue what he's sending you into, doesn't much care. Interesting. Little secret. They say they don't have much of a problem here with vampires. From my experience, that's the truth in the settled parts of Vardenfell. But in the backcountry, you hear rumors. Out near Dagonfell, Margon, Molag Mar, you hear people talk of running into vampires in Dwemer ruins and in ancestral tombs. Best to be careful. You don't want to run into those babies. And if you do, you want a nice, crisp copy of Divine Intervention so you can get safe, fast, all in one piece. Morrowind lore. Misshapen monsters and diseases called Blight Disease are spreading from Red Mountain, a volcano where the Devil Dagothur and his ash vampires live. Murderer's description. I don't know anyone like that. My trade. I'm an alchemist. Alchemy is the process of refining and preserving the magical properties hidden in natural and supernatural ingredients. I sell potions. I also sell the various kinds of apparatus alchemists need to make potions and buy and sell ingredients. Outlander, Raylan Lallo. I heard an Argonian murdered Raylan Lallo. Services. Siltstrider Service. Solstheim. Someone in particular. Southwall. I doubt they would care if someone stole their watered-down, inferior wines. My own shop's security needs are far more important. I've had all sorts of things stolen from me in this den of thieves. specific place. Thieves Guild. Alright, now I want to be careful here, because I know I took some stuff of hers that doesn't belong to me. Bitter green petals. Should be good. Let's try bone meal. Should be good. Let's try Creche fiber. Should be good. Also notice how much gold she has. It's kind of a shame that she will only buy alchemical stuff. Rue brush. Should be good. Scamp skin. It's good. Scathe craw. That's good. We want slowed soap. Solid. We want stoneflower petals. It's good. My old apprentice's mortar and pestle. We're finally done with that. The master's mortar and pestle we stole from her, so we need to be careful with that. But the journeyman's gear we did not, so she can take it. And finally, the other thing I'm going to do off screen is, if we go in here, we go to miscellaneous, you'll see she sells a restocking pile of frost salts, a restocking Daedra heart, and a restocking pile of void salts. Because I screwed up and took the frost salts, I'll only be able to buy 5 from her at a time, but that's probably okay. They're definitely the superior option because they're cheaper. So, might as well go ahead and buy 5 frost salts, just for giggles. And just so you're aware of the cheap option, once you use up all the com berries you've gathered, if you go over to the Mages Guild, and I'll just show you where that is. Down here with this sign on it. On the bottom level, there's a Khajiit named Ajira, who sells restocking com berries, so you don't waste money. With restocking com berries and frost salts, we have as many Restore Magicka potions as we can make. And actually, let me sell Ajira the Master's Mortar and Pestle I stole from Nalkaria. Right there. Okay. So, this one's going to be a short installment, because there's a lot of stuff to do. But what I'll stay on just a bit longer, just to show you everything. Let's go sell off the other stuff we grabbed from Raylan. Easiest place to do that is probably at Ravir the Trader. He's right over here. He'll just quickly offload all the clothes and stuff. So, silver longsword, ring, amulet, ring. Okay. With those clothes gone, we can go back to Hlalo Manor again. And now we can start making some seriously good stuff. Ah, that's right. Grandmaster's Mortar and Pestle, if you don't mind. So you'll notice our alchemy gear is a lot lighter now, and it's also substantially higher quality. Well, let's start with this. Ash salts. Let me get my Comberry, Quama Cuddle, Racer Plumes, and Scrib Jelly out. Ash Salts will go with Scrib Jelly to cure Blight Disease. Chokeweed will go with Grave Dust to cure Common Disease. Comberry will go with Frost Salts to restore Magicka. Crab Meat will go with Small Quama Eggs to restore Fatigue. Green Lichen will go with Muck to cure Common Disease. Quama Cuddle, I think I actually have no use for at the moment. We'll put that one back. Marshmallow goes with Salt Rice for Restore Health. Resin goes with Salt Rice for Restore Health. I think the Racer Plumes are useless. I think the Scrib Jelly is useless. And now I can go Scrib Jerky, Small Quama Egg for another Restore Fatigue. In the interest of... So with that done, let's make sure everything stacks nicely. I should really only need 2 cures for a given disease type. So I'll leave those on him. Keep 20 Restore Fatigues and 19 Restore Healths. Or 20 Restore Healths, rather. I'll keep 4 Restore Magickas and everything else. So here's what's going to happen. Off screen, I'm going to move everything from Pelagiad here to Hlalo Manor. It's going to take several trips. That'll be a beast. Second thing, because I can now restore Magicka reliably with these potions, I'm going to start grinding up magic skills. So I'll max out Destruction and Alteration. Then I'll start leveling again via Restoration for Willpower, Hand-to-Hand for Speed. When Restoration's maxed, or once Speed is maxed, I'll start working on Intelligence, which I will do with Conjuration. Once Restoration's maxed, I'll use Mysticism to finish off Willpower. And then I'll start using Illusion to work on Personality. Or, that's not quite true. I'll use Mercantile first, because I'll still be working Intelligence. Then, once Mercantile is maxed, I'll use Illusion and Miscellaneous skills to work on Personality, and then everything will actually get maxed. So the next time you see me, and I may pop in and out, but the stuff that takes a long time to do is already done. The magic skills go really fast, and they're really easy once you can level them. So we're going to have a big, long, off-screen skill grind after we move here to Balmora. But once it's over, we'll pretty much be done with grinding for good, which is awesome. So, until then, this has been Let's Play Morrowind. I've shown you everything you need to really establish your footing here. So next time I see you, I'll have moved everything into Hlalo Manor. I'll be quite a bit stronger, if not fully maxed out, and we'll be ready to continue exploring the town. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please consider clicking an ad, liking, sharing, or subscribing, any or all of which would really help me out. Regardless, please know that I really do appreciate the time you spend watching, and hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.